So good morning, everybody. So everybody came. So let me start today's lecture of basic of information process. Okay. So first of all, please open the today's contents using the Blackboard learning system. The number 3, content of number 3. www and the home page. It's okay? Everybody okay? So as usual, the first part, I will explain about the World Wide Web and its technologies. And in the second half part, actually, we want to make a home page using a text editor or Emacs editors. Okay. So today's contents is I explained the basic knowledge of the World Wide Web, and I also introduced some browsers and search engine. Google is very famous search engine, and also I introduced the hypertext markup language HTML. How to define your home page using HTML. Okay. So after those, so I want you to make your home page. Okay. So this is today's exercise. Okay. So first of all, I introduce a history of the World Wide Web. So actual meaning is the Council European. I cannot explain. So this is the French. So this is the original meaning. So however, the English meaning is the European Organization of the Nuclear Research Centers. So one of the researchers want to have a new mechanism, as shown here, to share research results about the nuclear research on electron acceleration in the world. So some researchers submit the proposal and implement around 1990. Okay. So actually, after around 1995, the internet quickly became popular, and the World Wide Web technology also became popular. Okay. So this sheet shows the fundamental feature of World Wide Web. So do you know you can easily to use HTML browsers and to obtain a lot of information in the world, as shown here. So this means the HTML. If you want to make a home page, your home page, you have to define your home page using HTML hypertext markup languages. So actually, hypertext markup language is very easy to understand. The syntax is very simple. You only have to define some tags. Tag means some definition, a structural definition of the sentences or layout of your home page. So of course, not difficult to install the World Wide Web servers. So if you have your own machine, and you can easily install the World Wide Web server software into your own PC. And it is easy to make such a machine as a World Wide Web server. Okay? And so HTML content can include many medias, images, pictures, also movies, of course sound, besides text. So you can easily to make attract as shown here, attractive contents as your home page. So also there are several various HTML browsers like Internet Explorer for Windows system and Safari for Macintosh and Firefox and Chrome and Opera and so on. So this should show some technical term about the World Wide Web. So first one is the URL. This means the uniform resource locators. So if you want to access any home pages, you have to specify such a location, the URL. Okay? And also you have to know the domain name. Usually URL is specified by using the domain name, not IP address, instead of IP address. Okay? So if you want to make your own home page, you have to know about the HTML hypertext markup languages. And also protocol. So World Wide Web service, if you want to use World Wide Web services, you use special protocols. The protocol means the communication rule. Those are HTTP and HTTPS. So HTTP means the hypertext transfer protocol, and HTTPS means the hypertext transfer protocol security. This has more security rather than this. So of course, if you want to access any home page, you have to use any browsers. The browser means the client software of the World Wide Web services. Okay, as shown here, Safari, Internet Explorer, Firefox, NetScreen Navigator. Recently, this is not popular, and Opera and Google Chrome. So especially your system is Macintosh OS. So I recommend it is better to use Safari, okay, for you. And so maybe, as you know, these operations. So these are standard operations using Safari to access home pages. Back button, word button, reload, and bookmark bar, and bookmark, and search. And so you can use these buttons adequately if you want. So maybe everybody know these meaning of these buttons, okay? So sometimes you can change the preferences of the Safari. So as shown here. So you can specify the top page, start pages. If you specify the start page of the Safari, so always you start a Safari browser, such top page always appears. Okay. So delete temporary files. So whenever you access the home pages, so some temporary file transfer from the server to your client. So usually such a temporary file remains after using the Safari browsers. So if you want to delete, so you can also delete such files. And also, you can also delete cookies. The cookie means some information data about home page and your client software and client PCs. Okay? And also, you can delete access log. And some home pages request you to enter any password, login ID and password. So sometimes the web browser can remain such a password for the convenience that if you want to access again the same pages. So of course you can delete such a password or record password. So once you access the home page, you can make a copy of any text of that content, and you can paste that content to your own contents. And also, a browser provides such mechanisms. So you can search any text from the current opened content. And also you can you can check the source text as HTML contents. Okay. So also, of course, you can change the size of the characters. So once you access the home page, you also can save such home pages. So this is as shown here important if you need afterward. So because as shown here, web pages are constantly created and updated, sometimes deleted. So afterwards, such pages exist or not. This is very ambiguous. So if you need afterwards such home pages, it's better to save such home pages. And also you can save an image separately to the separate file. Okay. And this is very important. So usually, always the copyrights of the content of the home pages are dedicated for the author of the such home pages. So if we want to use the copy of any area of such web pages, you have to usually specify. You have to indicate who is the author and where you refer to download to such contents. Okay. So World Wide Web is available in the internet. So the feature is almost the same as the basic feature of the internet. So no boundary, cost is very cheap, and the online search engine available. So for example, Google search and Yahoo and so on. And so as I explained, always you have to consider whether the data exists or not. So as I explained, the home pages are constantly updated and deleted. Okay. So no guarantee that the contents exist or not. So of course when you want to access your required home page, first of all you have to search such home pages by entering any keyword. If you use a Google search or the Yahoo search engines. So there are several search services. Also, there are several search engine types, the dictionary type and robot types. So Yahoo employed a dictionary type, and Google employed robot types. So this is actually important. So when you specify the keyword, so like this. So this case is if you have the 3 keywords, so you put the first one, second one, third one. Between them, you have to put the spaces, okay? And the exclusive keyword. So this keyword should be included. However, this keyword should exclude. In such cases, you have to put the minus, okay, in front of the such keyword. And also you have to specify as a phrase for keyword using the quotation, double quotation mark, okay, like this. So this should show the caution about using the World Wide Web. So as I explained, the copyright is very important. So whenever you differ, you use some contents of another pages, you have to indicate the original, indicate some information about the original contents, where and who wrote such contents. And also, you have to take care of always you have to take care of the copyright. So this is almost same. Don't copy and paste. So this is also important. So the internet is very convenient. So using the internet, you can access any information that you want to know. So, however, when you make a report, so as shown here, you don't copy and paste the content of web pages. So this means that even if you can access any data that you want to know or you request. So, however, you have to modify such a content, and you have to change such content into your own word. Okay. So from here, I would like to teach about the HTML. Okay. Just shown here, the web page written using the HTML, hypertext markup language. That is the script for definition of the web pages. Well, that has any structures like this. So structure specified by any tags, like for example HTML tag and head tag and title tag and body tag. Okay. So this is the one sample structure of this. So especially if you specify any languages, so you can change these areas like this: character set equal UTF-8. This is the universal language characters. So if you want to use the English, so you can change the English or Japanese or like so. So from here, I like to teach the HTML tag and head tag body. No. So from now, I'd like to introduce some tags. So first tag is itemization tag. So there are several itemization tags. So if you use UL and LY, you can define the layout like this. So if you specify like this using the HTML, your pages will appear like this. Okay. In this case, black dot and white dot are always put in the front of each line, each items. Okay. The second itemization is ordered items for ordered items. So in this case, you can use OL tag and LI tag. So if you specify the HTML like this, you can your home page appear like this. And in this case, is order number are put on each of the items. Okay. So third one is only itemization. In this case, there are no character in the front of each items. Okay. So if you specify this HTML, your home page will appear like this. So also you can define the table. like this on your home pages if you specify this HTML. So these two tags are begin tag and end tag of tables. Okay, and inside you can specify each columns. So each line corresponds to each columns of these tables. And first title, this text corresponds to this text. And this corresponds this, and this corresponds this. Okay? So in this case, this area is a title area of each column. And actual content is located here. So first content text corresponds to this. And this corresponds to this. And this corresponds to this. So actually, using the alignment parameters, so actual content justification or centering. So left justification, centering, right justification by using these definition of the parameters. Okay. So also you can decorate against the characters using these tags, italic tag and bold tag, and typewriter tag and string tag, and if of course you can specify the font color, and also you can define these text like this by using these syntax, these tags. And this is very also this is a very dynamic definition. If you specify this, this scroll text actually scroll. Okay. So if you want to change the font size, you can use these tags like this. Okay. And headings. So there are several headings. So about different sizes. So H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. So this is the most biggest headings. Okay. And most smallest heading. Okay. So there are also P tag. Using P tag, P tag means the paragraphs. So you specify like this. So you can also align each paragraph by specifying these parameters, left and centering and right, left justification, the centering and the right justification. So something else. So section line. If you use HR tags, so any lines appears the same location of your home pages. Using this parameter, you can specify the size and the width and the alignment. And also you can change the background color, specifying these parameters, include the body tags. Okay. So this expression is very easy to understand. However, you can specify the more in details using the hexadecimal code, maybe. So this means the white. So the most convenient points in the World Wide Web services. So you can specify any links to refer to the another home pages. So also you can specify any links in your own home pages using the using a tag like this, a tag. So in this case, file name.html is another home pages, and if you specify these lines, link to other file text on your home pages is a line where got any link tag refer to this home pages. Okay. So also you can specify the image file. You can use in your home page. You can use the image data or movie data in your home pages by specifying tag like this, image tag, or so in this case, this is a file name. So you have to actually, this is a mistake. So correctly, you have to put the double quote on this text and this text. Okay. So because these are file names. Okay. So final explanation is a pre-formatted text. So this means if you specify this text like this, in your home pages, this text will appear. So almost the same. Okay, so however, as shown here, the bracket, this and this, actually are special characters in browsers, like IE. So instead using this bracket, you have to specify the dedicated string and LT semicolon. So actually, this string means that this bracket. Okay. So this is the end of the explanation, introduction of about the World Wide Web. Okay. So till now, do you have any question? No. Okay. So from now, so I want you to make your home page, your own home page. Okay, using a text editor. So first of all, I have to explain how to use text editors. So before that, I explained your URL. So of course, Kyushu University provides the World Wide Web services for you. Okay, the World Wide Web server name, server's location is specified with this domain. This domain. www.s.kyushu-u-ac.jp. Okay? This corresponds to the web server, including your contents. Okay? So also you have to specify the location of your file by using your IDs. So the first, so always you have to put any special characters. So tilde, tilde, in the front of your IDs. Okay, by using these characters and these server names, so anybody can access your home pages. Okay. So once close these contents and open the next contents, this content 03-1-html-emacs.pdf. This content explains how to use usage of Emacs. Okay. So this should show explain the basic operation to open or save the existing file, open existing file, or save the content as a new file, and like select folder. So this is important. So as I explained, your home pages, your HTML file should be located in the dedicated directories of your file system. Okay, such directory is a public underscore HTML. So using for finder, you can find these directories. Okay. So once you create your home pages, so you have to save such a content as a file name and index.html into these directories. Okay. So adequately, please access some pages following pages if you need. Okay. And so in your system, there are another editor, text editors. So named text editors. So this sheet shows also how to use such text editors. The operations are almost the same as those of the Emacs. And this is important. As I explained, you have to make your file. The file name is index.html and into these directories. Okay. So also this is important. So this text editor provides that functionality for the rich text. If you want to rich text, so you can edit rich text using these editors. So, however, the HTML should be the plain text. So if you you have to check this check buttons. So this means that ignore rich text commands in HTML file. Okay, and also you have to check this line. So delete automatic backup files. Okay. So if you use the text editors, okay, so you have to check these two buttons. Okay. So save and so after saving your file, so using a Safari browser to check your contents, okay, by specifying this URL. So this is the end of the explanation about text editors, okay. So please try to make your home pages using the Emacs editor or text editors. Okay? So any editor you can use as you prefer. Okay? So please try.